Thanks, Gabriel. I hope you have a good scroll. If you're still here, that's cool. If not, I'm about to get everything underway. So that's there done. And now... Oh, of course, this doesn't work perfectly the first time. There we are. Okay. So let's get everything back in situated. And finally, there. Okay, perfect. Oh. Hello, everybody, to anybody that's here already, and if not, well, I hope that you join. Today we are going to be playing some Silksong. I've had a whale of a time with this game so far this year, like this last month anyway. I've 100%ed it. I have also gone and speedran and got the speedrun achievement, and now I really want to do a challenge run of this game. So there was a mod that I found called Cursed Shell, which is going to be for the entirety of the game. I'm going to have the Cursed Affliction, which means I can't use silk, tools, anything. I won't be having a heal for fights, and it's going to be a lot of pain, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's, at least for me, it's going to stretch out the longevity of this game. And I'm really excited to kind of get into it and just have a bit of fun with it. So let's just do that. You see beauty so frail. I've seen this intro a few times already. It's doing some testing and things like that. Should be able to just skip past here. And this is annoying me on my side here, sorry. I'm just gonna adjust that. And then back here. Alrighty. Oh. So, I don't know fully what to expect from this run. I'm assuming it's gonna be hard. No healing is kind of the main thing in the entire thing. There's also one section later on where we will have to use a silk skill. It is just a mandatory part. There's no way to get around it, at least with glitches and things that I know at the moment. And the challenge kind of ends immediately as we start here, because the first prompt of the game is for Hornet to heal themselves. Now, we don't have any silk at this point in time, so it just works. But for the rest of the game now, we are not going to have a bind skill. You can see in the top left there, we have the Cursed Affliction, and we're going to be having that the entire game. We also don't have, in my opinion, at least for the start of the game, for speedrunning, we don't have the downward slash. And actually, I'm going to turn the game down just a tad, because I did have it turned up for myself, my own playthroughs, but I also want you guys to be able to hear me. So, maybe that's a bit too quiet. I put it down to 7. I guess doing it with all of these as well was a bit too much. Is this better? Is this better? It should be. I'll put it down. I'll put it down to 7 with both of those up. There we go. That should be nice. All right. So let's get into it. So our main, course for the run. Again, we're not really healing. We won't be able to heal for the entirety of the run. The most that we'll ever have is 3 silk slots, which isn't enough to actually cast a silk skill if we had one. So yeah, it's not physically possible for us to heal, for us to get past Bell Beast is going to be the boss coming up. That we're going to have to kind of skirt by. Most of the game, I think, is honestly going to be pretty alright in terms of, difficulty. open sections are going to be pretty alright. I think arena fights, especially near to the end of the game, we're going to get caught up on quite a bit. But other than that, I'm fairly certain that this is going to go fairly well. We obviously have Hornet dying at the beginning here, which is kind of just annoying. If we had the regular setup at the moment, there's a way to skip past. So yeah. Hello, Tin. Oh, you have distracted me and immediately made me lose my jump. We're gonna get frayed rosaries, because even if rosaries aren't intrinsically valuable to us, at least at the moment, they are going to be later, because they're going to let us get the main thing, which is mass shards. Mass shards are going to be our actual way of progressing health a lot later in the run. But at least for the beginning here, we're going to be kind of just... That's not the correct direction. This game is Hollow Knight Silksong Tin. It came out there on September 3rd. It's a Metroidvania, the sequel to Hollow Knight. So we're going to be moving along here. We're going to get up to Moss Mother, which is our first boss of the game. And once we get there, the run kind of actually begins. Moss Mother is usually quite a quick, easy fight. There's not much to actually do with it, but because we don't actually have healing, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge. So I might actually die on it when in most beginner playthroughs it's kind of nearly impossible to. Her attacks are fairly predictable, and the enemies that she summons are also pretty lackluster in terms of dealing damage and things like that. The advantage of being cursed, though, is we have, at least in my opinion, one of the best just regular down slashes in the game. You'll see it's a multi-hit, and it also locks on to the enemy that it hits. Now, the main problem with it, though, is it does leave us kind of vulnerable after the fact as well. But Moss Mother, again, easy fight, fairly predictable. So it shouldn't be too difficult. And with that, we're doing alright in our first boss of the game. We're getting past, and that is the tutorial area done and over with. Let me just... where's... There we go. Sorry, someone was just being annoying in chat there. Wanted to get rid of them. Anyone else dislike that when people just kind of come in and scream? It's like, it's not fun. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Tin. It's much appreciated. I am moderating and checking. This is my first time doing multi-streaming. So if I do miss any notifications on any platforms, make sure to let me know. Alright, but Hornet has had her final proper stumble of the game. So now we shouldn't be interrupted by any more of these. We're gonna get through to the chapel maid here. I'm wondering, is there any actual advantage of us to go get Wanderer's Crest? Wanderer's Crest, for those who do not know, is the crit mechanic one. I don't think it actually gives us anything in particular. It will let us later on have avenues to just side upgrades and things that don't affect our crests fully, which could be nice, but like the main one that we get is after we collect all the crests, so we can kind of do that later in the game as well. I'm getting parched. My throat is already getting dry. So we're coming into our first town of the game, Bone Bottom. We're not going to be staying here too long. We're going to rest, heal up, and then we're going to move on. Now that's our spawn points as we're moving further into the run. And our next objective is going to be to find Chakra. the map seller. We won't have a compass for the run, unfortunately, but we can still get map upgrades and things like that. And even though I have, 100% and completed the game, we gotta say hi to Sherma, just out of obligation. We love Sherma. If you don't love Sherma, you don't belong here. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. We'll leave Sherma to their devices. And like I was saying, we're going to head to Chakra. We want to get maps, no matter what, still. Even though I did speedrun the game and I have 100%, it doesn't really mean that I have a full grasp of all the areas. And there's definitely parts of the game later on that are not going to be, well, kind, if we don't know the way around. There's also going to be mash shards and things like that we're going to want to be picking up. And idols. So the ones that I remember, I'll pick them up. We actually don't need to kill a lot of enemies in this run as well. I'm just doing it out of habit. Because beast shards are usually used for tools. But unfortunately, we don't have access to them for the entirety of the run. Now we're getting into our first actual combat arena. Run. So here it shouldn't be too difficult. I think a large charge is going to come out next. No, it's 2 flies. Okay, 2 beast flies. Once we kill these guys, a larger charge is going to come out. Right up where I'm standing. And that's the arena done. Yippee! What's left here? Ah, that's just a shortcut back to the other side of Sherma. But we're going to open the gate down here, let Sherma come through. And keep on moving. We want these rosaries to get the bench, just so that we have a forward spawn. Because I'm fairly confident that I'm going to die to just a random hit somewhere. There's a high possibility for that. Let's get all the rosaries that we can. I'm wondering... No, it's not worth it to get magnet, because I can't equip magnet. It's like my entire head's completely thrown off at the moment. Because I'm looking at, hey, should I get this? Should I get this? But I can't equip so much of it. You know? So, let's sit down. Let's continue on into the next area. What about any of you? How have you guys been today? If any at all. If at all. So I think we're going to want to... We have to jump up, make a shortcut, and then jump back down. Is the route through the start of the marrow. That's a bad hit. Oh, we really don't want to be taking a lot of hits, because there is going to be just certain enemies that I have to get past, or that I'm probably going to try damage boost past. Like there, I probably could have damage boost past him. But, you know, we're going to have to take this game a lot slower than even a regular Silksong run, which Silksong in comparison to Hollow Knight is still pretty slow, you know? So yeah, let's head up these platforming sections. Again, we're just trying to get to Chakra to get the first map, or not even to get the first map. She's next to our first Silk upgrade, which is mandatory. Again, we will have to pick it up. But after we free Bell Beast, we can continue back, turn on Curse, and then once we do that, we'll be sailing. We'll be pretty good. There is a Weaver's Totem as well. I don't actually know if the more Weaver's Totems that we have, would we be able to get enough Silk with Cursed. I don't know if Curse caps it at 3, or if we have more Silk Hearts and stuff like that, will it increase the cap? So that'll be something to discover for the run anyway. Pretty excited to get into this, pretty happy. Gonna go up, and then we should start to hear I lay. Oh, we still want these rosaries. trying not to let any of them hit the spikes, because if they do, they disappear. We're also, we could save up for Simple Key as well, and go through Deep Docks. But I don't think we really need to do that, at least for the beginning. Like, we're pretty set. So far, this run has been pretty standard. The main thing that I'd say is going to trip us up is Bellbeast, just because I'm not that good at the game. And Bellbeast is the first enemy that we're gonna, or the first boss that we come across that has contact damage 2 and all of his attacks deal 2. So we have 3 hits to finish the entire boss, which is gonna be a bit painful. I didn't know that existed. Huh. That's interesting. Can we get a double jump with the bind? Oh, that might be able to do a few skips. Huh. We might be able to skip 4th chorus. Ooh. Okay, leave that with me. That's for later. Now, these enemies here we do want to kill because they do actually drop rosaries. So, we're going to kill them, get rosaries. Again, the main thing that we're getting rosaries for is my shards. I just realized my death counter isn't on screen. Why is that? Weird. I'll have to fix that later. I don't know. Did I just move it too far? I installed a mod that also just keeps track of deaths. I might have to just change over to another one for like an OBS plugin or something like that. That's very weird. I thought I did test it. I tested this mod with the death counter mod. Unless I moved the death. Let me look. It might be the thing of I have to go back out of the run and into it again. That could be it. But that seems very weird. Yeah, no, that's strange. Anyway, we'll come to that bridge when we cross it. So yeah, now we're going to be getting first bench here. We're going to get this lever, head up to the right, get Bellbeast. We need to also... Oh wait, no, we can't get Bellbeast yet because we don't have Silk Spear. We don't have Silk Spear yet because, well, we can't have it, but once we get Silk Spear, we'll turn off the mod for a second, turn it back on, free Bellbeast, die, I'm assuming. And then go back into the fight with our Cursed. Our Curse. Alright. Actually, I probably should have quit to my menu and gone back out. That's okay. Oh, I might die here anyway, so it could be a good opportunity just to see. I'll skip here. Ooh, it's very close. That's hairs away. Oh, if I had something to pogo off of, I probably. So it puts me in free fall as well. So I don't have a grab immediately to ledge. We're gonna come down here, get the elevator, and then also go and get the rosaries. On the right here, there's a trap room with rosaries. There we go. Also, I do just want to check that this is working. Yeah, there we go. I can turn on Silk Spear for half a second, and then once that's done, once that workaround's used, we're never gonna be pressing that button again. All right. Let's head on over. Get our rosaries. What does this seller actually sell here? Let's have a look. So we need to get a few mash shards to begin with, but what's our first one that we're working towards? 300. Craft metal's kind of useless to us, and we can make rosary necklaces as well if we feel like we're going to be dying. We are going to be dying a lot, so we probably should invest in rosary necklaces. It is a good idea. But at least for now, we're going to head back up to the elevator, head right, get our rosaries, spin back around, get Silk Spear once we get that. We'll turn off the mod for half a second, do that, get through and destroy Bell Beast. Well, destroy Bell Beast's bindings. And from there, fight Bell Beast. How are we all doing today, chat? We doing good? I'm trying to think of other avenues to get rosaries. We can go for mossberries. I did skip a few mossberries at the very beginning. But there's mossberries, after you get the first 3, they start to give rosaries after the fact. So it's a pretty okay way of grinding rosaries at the very beginning, if you know where the mossberries are. There's the one that guy is holding down at the bottom, down below this area. But then there's also one in the hidden area here. There's another in where... There's 2 in the very beginning section, which I skipped. I'm going to get Weaver's Tools just in case they actually have an effect later in the game. I don't think they will, but better safe than sorry, and it also opens up this shortcut. So, we'll go right, hit the bench. Oh, that's something. I wanted to get back to main menu as well, to make sure, or not make sure, but try and get the death counter mod working as well. So let's see if we can get the death counter mod to work. If not, that's okay. Hello, Kylie. How are you doing today? Yes, Mr. Mask. Ah, there we go. Okay, we do have our death counter. Yippee. So again, we're gonna head back up, get our Silk Spear. Once we got Silk Spear, we'll head over to Era, and we'll free her. It's pretty good. This is my 3rd run of the game. I've done 2 before. One was 100% completion, and the other one was a speed run. So this is my 3rd. I'm doing a challenge where I can't heal, I can't use silk skills, and I also can't use any of the tools that the game gives me. So that's pretty nice. I just really want to keep hammering. Like, this game's just so good and I love it. Thanks so much. I got this art done oh god, how long ago was it now? I think it was 2023 that I got it done. Like, I got my profile picture redone by a Hollow Knight artist. Yeah, about 2 years ago now. Wow. We're gonna break this wall to get the idol that's through here. There we go. So Core Command we'll be able to sell later. To get some more rosaries, which would be nice. I don't actually know, can we get into that place? I don't think it's a required area whatsoever. So it should be okay. Get these bits here. So, yeah, again, we'll have to use Silk Spear to actually progress like a little bit, but once that's done, I'm pretty sure that's the only required silk piece in the game. Unless we're going for 100% later. I doubt we are. I really doubt we are. So we bind, we're cursed, it kind of fucks up a bit, but anyway, we're still rolling, we're still good. So we got Silk Spear. I'm gonna still see, can we go left just to see if we can get the collectible? If not, completely fine. We cannot. Alright. So we'll leave that, whatever it is. I'm sure it's just some rosaries or a beast shard thing. But this one down here, we're gonna hit. Just because we need to use it any... Actually, will we hit this one? I don't think we will. Because if we do that... Yeah, no, we'll go back and around. Because that actually gets us to... That unlocks something for us, so let's not do that. It's not a requirement to go that way, so we won't. So let's just go back the way that we came. The main problem that I'm having with Witch at the moment is I'm constantly wanting to do like a down slash so that I'm able to move like a tiny bit faster, but I'm not allowed to do that. Usually in like the base kit that we have at the very beginning of the game, you're able to just down slash over and over and over again and move a bit faster. So let's sit at the bench, get everything back up. I'm gonna spend rosaries now just because we're probably not gonna be hanging on to them for too long. So it's better to use it than to lose it. So we'll get Mossland's map. And then we'll also get the quill and the perk for seeing benches on the map. Right, perfect. It's very funny that the bind works in menus. Like, as we're... Any opportunity that the parasite gets to feed off of us, it takes it. And yep, cursed. We only have Silk Spear. We cannot equip Silk Spear. We cannot equip Silk Spear. But thanks to the powers of modding, we'll equip Silk Spear, have it for here. And then this. And now that Era's gone and out, we cannot equip it. Alright. This is where the run really begins. First actual boss in the run. So, Era is pretty predictable, and you'll actually get some sound cues. When you hear a scream or a screech like that, it means that they're going to jump. When you don't hear one but just see the quaking, then they're going to come up for a charge. If you see a narrow one like that, they're going to come up, shoot 2 bells, and then shoot over it. That's what we're going to do. So they're jumping here. They're doing a regular charge here. And then again, bells. Oh, they are phase changing. That's pretty good for us. So they're going to do a bunch of bell attacks coming down on top of us. And then next, we're going to have bells falling for the rest of the arena fight now because Era demands it. And that's our first hit of the... Whoa, that's really bad. Okay. Yep, we might get a death here. Kind of looking like it. Ah, okay. First actual death of the run. Alrighty. So, now that air is free, we'll be able to just do it over and over again. That's disgusting with having the tendrils popping out. Air is being pretty nice. The first phase is pretty alright. The main problem there was just this like foreground thing that hid the fact that the bell was gonna come down and get that second hit. If that didn't happen, I'd say we would have had that bag. I'm fairly confident we can do this nearly no hits. Alright. Second phase. And again, they're just going to do bell attacks where everything falls from the ceiling. We also don't even have dash yet, which just makes this even more fun. No more dodging. We don't have like a quick downward dodge either for this regular. I'd like if you stop doing that attack area. It's kind of annoying. It's a regular charge. Another regular charge here is being kind of nice now. Because this one, a regular charge doesn't actually spawn a bell. This one does though. Jump spawns a bell. This one's also going to spawn an additional bell. Regular charge. like that central attack because it forces us into a corner. And Bell Beast is done. All right. First boss of the run done. I'm kind of dreading the choice after Widow because we only have like the two choices for after Widow are Blast Steps or Phantom. Both of them are pretty hard fights. I'll probably go with Phantom just because he's not necessarily quicker, but he's a smaller boss to deal with when Judge is kind of being able to hop all over the screen all the time. Depending on how this run goes and how far we actually get into it, I might go for third act. Oh. I might go for third act. But that's still kind of up in the air. We could also try and go for as much of 100% as possible. Because 100% in this game actually isn't too difficult. Like, it doesn't actually have too many layers to it. So yeah, we'll keep the cards open and keep them interesting for now. So we got our first Silk Heart, pretty fucking useless to us. It'll be nice later once we get Skewer, or what's the name of the skill? It's the one that shoots us forward. Once we actually get that skill, it'll be fairly nice. But for now, Silk Heart's gonna be fairly useless to us. But we have Aida, we have fast travel, which is very nice. So, Aida, you can bring us back to Dawn Bottom. We don't need to do that right now. Let's head through and get the bell. And again, we don't even have like a little dash that we're able to do. This is as fast as I'm able to move right now. But little trick, if you didn't know, you can hit that lever, go out, go back in, so much quicker. And then there is a trapdoor that we are going to want to unlock. And then I forget what there is going on. We don't want to go through Hunter's March yet. I'd say let's just go straight to Steep Docks. And we can backtrack if there's anything important later, especially mash shards. There probably is one in around. There's also the fleet caravan we didn't interact with at all. But to my knowledge, the fleet caravan isn't going to be that helpful. Even with... The only thing that would be helpful is their crest. And we can't use their crest. Alright. That's just a very weird message. Right. So, let's keep on going. We use these to go over because I don't want to deal. I think there's an Annie in like the left corner there. Ooh. Potentially could die here on the way to Deep Docks. That would not be nice. Where are we right now? That's going into Hunter's March. I do not want to go there. We'll go in here. We'll say hi to... Oh, what's his name? God, I completely forget. We're free him anyway. We're not able to use knives, so we may as well pick them. Grindle, that's who it is. So we'll get Grindle out of jail. We can't use knives, but if we're gonna go for 100%, maybe good, maybe sheet later. You know, we'll need them anyway. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they actually get locked off, but it's one of those things that why would anyone actually not get them in a regular run? Just killing this guy for rosaries again. We're gonna want a lot of rosaries because we're just gonna be mining mash shards. Is the main thing that we're gonna be doing as we're going through this run. Alrighty. Heading down. Where are we right now? Okay. So we're gonna head right in this room. Oh, for God's sake, the pogo brought me back up into the room. Alright. Continuing forwards. We can land here. Yeah. Alrighty. Perfection. There's a bench up from here. We can't get this mass shard yet, even though I would like it. We need the wall bounce to be able to do that, and that is only accessible after we go through Shellwood? Yeah. But there's a little skip in Shellwoods that I'll show you guys once we get there. I like that challenge isn't any different. Alright, we'll unlock this bench. And then let's go get Dash just to make things a whole lot easier. A whole lot nicer. We're gonna go up and around. Let's kill enemies on the way up for rosaries. We want rosaries for the Bell Beast more than we want it for Chakra. But Chakra is nice as well. I probably will try and pick up all the maps as we're going along. 40, okay. There is a hidden wall here. I don't think we can do much with it yet, though. Let's have a look. It's a flea. I think we need Dash or something. We need Dash or Silk Spear or something like that to get up there. So, alas, that flea is going to stay there for quite a long time. Trying to think of where else we can go. Like, it really is just Dash right now. Shkale. Yeah, Shkale. Alright. So we are headed up to Dash for now. Again, killing enemies because we need rosaries for Bell Beast, but as well, we need them for maps. That's a nice hit to take, considering that we're not going to have a bench for ages, and we do have a combat arena with Hunter's March enemies coming up. So, as little fuck-ups as we can, Keith, would be nice, but, you know, you're on an off day, you're allowed to do what you want. That was 5. What the fuck? We can go back up and around for those rosaries, but I don't think we necessarily need them. Alright. So we'll break this head up. There's a bench here. I'll take it. Ugh. I might die in the arena. It's worth it. It's unfortunate because, again, we want to be able to unlock areas we play pen. Just having easy access to deep docks later. I don't know if the seller here actually does give us anything. But we should check. Just ants and flying ants. Well, we took a hit before going into the fight. That's not great. But it's not. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I was looking at chat and then immediately just ran face first into someone. Alright. So 2 flies last. No, just 2 regular. Oh, okay. Well, this is great. What at it? The nice thing about the Cursed Crest, anyway, is that it has quite a lot of reach to it, and it also has a backwards-facing hitbox. If I could, maybe I shouldn't try and kill myself while we're like at the end of the fight here. Oh come on! No! Oh, that was so close. That's all right. Every little thing is gonna fucking kill me. So let's head back. And this time not get hit by an ant on the way out and not just face first run into... Is it worth going back to the bench just to heal? No, no, fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do another one. Okay, first done. Now just 2 ground ends. Lovely. Just gonna take your time, in no rush whatsoever. Alrighty. Perfect. All right. And that combat arena is done. I still don't like that most combat arenas in this game don't give you rewards. That's still one of the gripes that I have. Like, the game feels fairly... not mundane, but there's a lot of tedium with a decent chunk of the game. Well, that was just me being fucking stupid, now wasn't it? Alright. Add another to the death counter. But yeah, combat arenas and some later fights as well, they feel like a forced arbitrary difficulty. Because, God, there's some mechanics in this game that I don't... Shards is one that I don't like. They add a mechanic on top of one that is already kind of unforgiving to, you know, the use and being allowed to use something. You know, shards put a limit on the tools that you're able to use for kind of no reason when they're already a limited resource to be able to use them. So I dislike that, but you know, it's one of those like growing pains. It's another one of the ones like the charm slots. They don't synergize like in the original Hollow Knight. Charm slots instead have their own what's it? They have the one, which is the poison polyp. That synergizes with all your tools, but that's the only thing it really does. Some of them have like hidden synergies, but they still do a lot of the time what they say on the tin, you know? So yeah, for the run we're probably going to be dashing like this, you know, at least for... Like, we're not trying to speed run, but we want to go fast. Fast is fun. Fast is something else. F. Fast is fire. We need 50. Alright. Let's go do the arena down here. What do we even need to? Can we just go fight Lace? We can. I forget what the shopkeeper has, so I'm gonna go check what the shopkeeper has. It's also, once we do this arena, it'll open up that bench. There's also the other fire room that we can check here. I don't remember specifically. It might have rosaries in it, which would be nice. Let's have a look. So let's get across. Come on, you get out. It's another Weavers. We're not going to be able to fucking use it. I was hoping maybe it was a mass shard, but guess not. Alright. Drop down. The rest down here is like we can't use it until later in the game. Or can we? Am I stupid? Am I being stupid? Do we have to go down to go to the main area? Or is it right here? Yes, it is right here. Okay. Grand. Never mind. We're doing this on 4. This arena shouldn't be too bad. It's mainly the flyers that I'm kind of worried about. Get rid of them pretty handily. Okay, shield man. Yeah, the flying enemies in this area are really the only ones that I would find super annoying. And that's okay, and if I can just hit at all, I keep hitting in front instead of going for actual attack. Alright, just shield magic that pretty easily. Is it gonna spawn on the big Juggernaut guys? Alright. 2 hits left. If it does spawn... Okay, it doesn't. Grant, it doesn't spawn a Juggernaut. So this is the way into the simple key area for the ducks. We don't need that yet. What do you sell, Missy? Forge daughter. Let's see your wares. Let's see what you're selling, brother. Alright. Nothing we can use. Let's go! Let's get these up. Thanks for the likes, whoever did that there. That's very nice of you. I don't know if I should have a like goal. Is that something I should have, guys? It feels like a lot of people do have those, but it feels like likes are kind of meaningless, at least in TikTok vibes. I could be wrong. We're gonna fight first Lace though here. And I'll probably die on this one a few times just because Lace is quite an agile boss. And even in a regular playthrough, Lace can kind of triple players. She is a lot slower than her later counterpart. She does a lot less damage. So that's nice, at least. It's fight a much weaker version. The main attack that I always get slipped up on is the counterattack. And that one deals 2 in this particular fight. That's fucking great, while the rest of the kit deals 1. Just gonna take it nice and slow. Right. Does she have her dash? That also feels slower than that was contact damage. That was me being stupid. Should be her dead. Never mind. I'm dead because I fucking jumped into it when I needed to not. That's great. Alright, let's go fight Lace again. Alright. This time, I'm not going to get hit by contact damage, by that parry, by that anything. I'm going to get no damage taken. Starting now. This is an interesting character. Like, a lot of people love her. I think she's a bit of a downgrade from like Hornet in the first game. I don't know. It might just be nostalgia glasses of I love the original Hollow Knight quite a bit, but it is also to a certain degree. I feel like she's a much less complex character than Hornet is. Now, I could be wrong. I haven't seen any lore videos or any moss bags, so maybe there is some underlying truth about Lace. But at least for me right now, it doesn't feel like she's, other than when you mentioned, definitely has a caring side to the nature that is made her sick. You know? So that's 3 staggers or 2 plus. Okay. There we go. Into lava. Or not. She doesn't get knocked back. Fair enough, place. Alrighty. Before we go into Distant Glade. God, I need to remember the names of these areas. I'm failing. Let's hop onto the bench anyway. Just get a restore and then we'll head on over. Our next boss will be 4th course. Oh, we're getting Umbrella. That's so good actually for just everything. Did I do it too quick? I didn't. Haha. Alright. So let's get Distant Glades. I feel like it's called Far Fields. Nope, that makes a lot more sense and triggers immediately in my mind. Contact damage being stupid, Keith. How much money do I have actually? Because I never opened that Deep Docks. Am I going to be going back to Deep Docks for anything in particular? Not really. Not at like this point. And if I do, like, I'll get. I jumped into that. Why am I killing this guy? I don't need to. Right. Let's get over. Let's get over it. Get over it. The hit game. I keep looking over. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I keep looking over to chat to see what people are talking about, and then go back. Guess what? I'm fucking dead. I've taken hits. Okay. This time, let's get through. Let's get to the bench at least. Stupid again. Just dumb. Oh wait, no. I want to kill ants because they drop rosaries, right? Yes. Okay. We'll kill ants because they drop rosaries. Ants have ants kill me. That's okay, game. That's okay. Yo, we got 13 out of that, so that's fine. I cannot afford anything. We could get Wanderer's Belt. There's no real point in getting it though. Alright. I'll see you in a minute. Beautiful man. Well, that's just me being stupid. Alright. We're gonna do it quick this time. Yeah, That's again me being stupid. Alright, this lava warm, lava nice, you know. I thought those guys were pacifists. I swear they were in my first playthrough. They were passive, they didn't really attack you. Like I'm seeing more now that they do kind of go towards you a good bit. Well, that's a good place to have it. What if I was bad at pogoing, huh? Oh, again? What about that? We'll go up, get our bench, start the quest. Alright.
Perum Torotano.
Benny Frank.
Parida Sia. Senta Soho. Perum Torotano.
Flexible spines. So we need to go in, get spines off some enemies. And then we'll be pretty good to go. I'm trying to think, is there any... Oh, there's a masher in this area, actually. We should go pick that up while we're here. Lead to this. Lead to this. Just a lead to this. I didn't think that one was going to hit me. Get our spines. I just have bad reaction times. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see that. We'll just do it casually, we won't do it extremely fast. I'll be able to mind that one. Okay. Keep going around this way. Oh, we can't get up there yet. That's another mash shred that we need to come back for them. Completely missed that. I'm just stupid. No. That's just it. That's gonna be the majority of the game. It's just me being absolutely fucking stupid. I didn't even get the map from this area, so I don't know how far. Well, it's a good thing no one saw that. Let's get back, pick up our stuff. I'm just the best player in the world. Do you know why? Because I get hit by everything in the fucking game. Jesus Christ. No, I didn't go that way because I can't go that way. Do you know that flying one there, that's like one of the only places in the game that you can find that guy? And the reason why I know that is because I spent fucking ages searching for him. I could be killing this bitch. Why don't you just... Lovely. Let's get up. Go downtown. Alright, that's all the spines that we need. Let's head on back, hopefully without dying so we can keep our rosaries, which would be nice. That little bit of extra range just gives us that. What's through there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, there's your spines. I think fourth course will be a fairly easy fight. Even in a regular playthrough, they're not horrible. The first kind of boss that I'm worried about is the flying one in Greymore. Which again, why is all the
Yanara.
all this stuff is screwed to me today?
For the friend. Friend.
Okay, first things first. Let's get our stuff back. I can't believe I landed right on top of him. That's... And he's been trying the entire time. There's like such a good chance that I didn't even that I didn't land on him whatsoever. But no. Only me right now. Could have done such a thing. Alright. Let's get ourselves back. So we're gonna go for the mass shards that's here. Not here, in the next one. But this is a shard bundle. No, but scroll. That's nice. That'll be nice for some rosaries later. So we get this mass shard, and then we go back to the town, get the other mass shard that's there. We should have a decent shot towards getting our first mask upgrade, which isn't a lot, I'm gonna be honest. The first mask upgrade, it doesn't matter that much. The second one is really where we're gonna hit our stride, just because our 2 damage attacks in this game go hand in hand. So now it's a parkour room that we get through. There should be a shard at the end waiting for us on a lovely little platter. Oh, come on, that looks so reachable. We'll head back up. There we go. Our first mass shard run. That feels really good to actually have a bit of progress on the board towards not dying as much as I nearly go face first into some spikes. So, boss that's coming up, fourth chorus. They are not nice, like really not nice. But I think we'll be fine doing it because we have such a good pogo. I think once we get up onto the fourth chorus, it'll be a pretty okay fight. I just need to hit one good. Maybe without him doing a sweet attack. There we go. Okay. Maybe Cobra is the smartest idea. It could be the smartest thing in the world. Just keep doing this over and over again. barely see that coming. That's interesting. You just want to keep doing that. That's fine. Again, it's always the second I look over a chat. There's something small that's can't be. Oh, that one did. I'm a good. Let's get up here. First trying, fourth fall. Oh my fucking god! You've got to be kidding me. Are you sick? Oh, please. It didn't have a chance to do a death animation. Oh, that's so sad. He was literally, the rock was falling. He was about to die. Is there something hidden here? Yeah, there is. Oh my god. That's insane. That's insane. Oh. Do it again. Get rid of this hogwarts motherfucker. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, the main attack that I'm not liking is his like shoulder ceiling. His ceiling hitting one. Just because it kind of just fills the screen with shit, makes it harder to see stuff. That's the only reason. And now we got a small platform to dance on. Yippee! Alright. Second hit. Pretty alright. Going pretty standard. Haven't actually gotten hit yet, which is nice. Maybe that's stupid. Poking less because I'm doing this stupid stuff. The extra range on this is actually really nice. Being able to get them constantly more consistently. Alright. Now, even if we get hit by it this time, I missed the rock. I just completely missed the rock. Okay. There we go. Ah. I should not have died to that boss. That's just me being stupid. That's all. I think there is something here, but I don't think it's... Ah, it's just some rosaries. Alrighty. Let's make our way back up. Let's get Ada. That's what we want right now, is Ada. And I think there's a hidden section here that we should go through as well, if I remember correctly. 40 rosaries, and then hopefully the bench is going to cost 50. That'd be nice. Bum, bum, bum. How are we all doing today, guys, anyway? Have a nice weekend, have a nice Saturday rest. Ada! I don't think there is any reason why I want to go back yet, but just to have it here. Because we are going to be coming back, probably, maybe, indubitably. Let's head up. I forget what's in this area, so I may as well just do it while we're here. Never mind, I don't have wall jump. Can't do that. We do have a way into deep docks as well through here, which is nice. Let's get this one, this one, and then this one. And then, oh my god, we're gonna hit that one. Need to go up and around. We need to say hi to Sherma. Alright. Let's get her open and let's head up to Greymore, which... I forgot there's a mass shard. It's like right at the very top, or it might just be another fucking Weavers. Which would be horrible. Yet. Don't need them. Did you see that? Just weaving between the two? That was great. That's crazy. Head up. We're gonna have a combat arena, which I'm not super looking forward to. Want to hit the halfway home, just need to hit the bank. But yeah, the combat arena, it's short, but the enemies are strong in it, is kind of the only thing. Do we want to get the Grimoire Ada over here? Oh, that's not here. This is a bone scroll. Did you ever want a scroll to know how to bone? So heading back up into the halfway home. And then combat arena. That deals 2 damage. Okay. I guess. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Big man with hammer deal 2 damage. That's just kind of annoying though. Alright. Head back up. Actually get past everyone. I'm killing everyone because I still want rosaries for that last shot at the very beginning. I can save up for it, but then also there's benches that we need. There's so much. God, you really just don't get enough rosaries in this game. I'm poor all the time, every day. Save the biggest, the largest. Don't get hit by that attack. Look, apparently just take contact out. Stupid kid. The dash attack on the Witch Cursed as well isn't that bad. He's pretty nice. He's pretty okay. I like it. We got birds that we don't like. We'll give her the birds later, probably. Open this up. We aren't going for anything with new, but I'm just kind of curious how far along we are new of enemies that we could. Because at this point in the game, usually you've killed about 70. So I'm just curious of where we're at the moment. 26. Jesus. Okay. little less than 70. Alright, it's only 3 guys. So it's not too bad. Doing the combat area. Alright. This big guy's the main one that I'm kind of worried about. It should be okay. We have all our hits anyway. Ah, that was a stupid. I'm not looking forward to the scissors guys in the next area. Because like, you can, you know, get past them fairly easily. They're just annoying, you know? We'll go back, we'll heal, we'll continue on. We don't have the double jump yet, but if any of you are playing this game, there's a little ledge here in the halfway home. If you haven't got it, there's a memory locket up there for using the tools and stuff. It's very useful. Flying rats. Why? I've never actually questioned that. Why are there flying rats in the game? There's the boss that we don't like. There's the boss that's gonna be a bitch. I might look and see, can we get Zanzibar on our sides? I think he's up here. Up to the right. Yes,
Oh, hola!
hola.
Oh, hola!
Husband?
Oh, Goro!
Garmin, would you like to give me a
Ah,
hand?
Mamido!
Nesvia?
Mascara gore.
Baschera d'ore.
Docinata scriva.
Nacina Margiana.
Hironare.
Alright,
Oh, Bopaya.
Friend!
friend. Alright. Fuck. Come on, buddy. Just annoying. That's all you are. Just annoying. Just annoying. Alright. 18. Pretty good chunk of change there. Was there somewhere else that I wanted to go here? Not really. Like, I just want to keep going up. Once we go through here, yeah, we're going Go down here. If we went left there, there's Reaper's Crest. We're not obviously going to be using Reaper's Crest later on, so it's not that important. And the only reason to have crests later would be if we want to go back collect them all, so we have silk regen, but like again, we're not using silk, so it's just kind of matter who's. I would like to go up and get the fast travel while we're here though. So let's go have a look at that. Never mind, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. God damn it. We'll go back, we'll get our bits, and then we'll just do the boss, I guess. That was the game telling me, no, you're not getting the fast travel. You're not allowed. I don't want to go over here. Oh, just go around. That's nice. Did I open the shortcut? I fucking didn't. Fuck you, past Keith. Oh my god. Okay. Can I get on the ledge, please? There we go. Would you look at that? And now we go past Mr. Edward Big Scissors. He doesn't have a scissors, does he? Big Scissors. Now I can run back to the boss easier. So 4 hits. it's definitely doable. The main problem is his like blade attacks. No, actually, no. Fuck it. We're gonna because I'd like to have it. Go down. I think this is the way to the Bellway. I'm fairly certain it's the way to the Bellway. Could be completely wrong. But I'm not. I'm incredible. We haven't found Chakra here, which would be nice. If we could get Chakra. At least we know where we're going and where we're coming from. Alright. Why is back up this way? Where does it spit us out? Oh, the bottom of thing. Do I want to? Yeah, I should go heal first, and then. Is there a closer bench somewhere? Is there one in Reaper's Crest? I just forgot about. Like if I don't pick up Reaper's Crest, but I just take the bench that's in Reaper's Crest. No, there's not a bench in Reaper's Crest because it's a section that gets cut off after you do it. So they wouldn't put one, or they would put one there, but then they just spawn you outside of it, like more than likely. More than likely. Dive in the ground. Just do that. I don't know what that icon means. I've seen it a lot on TikTok where it's like a person will join the stream and there will have like a 3 or 2 or like the most recent one was like a 15. Does anybody know what that is? Because I'm so confused on what it actually means. Oh wait, okay. They're not gonna be too fancy. We're just gonna piss them off. That attacks to bring your spinning blades attack. That's not fucking nice. That was 2 contact damage and not the 1 damage that it does from the hit. What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Okay, yeah. Morwing's gonna be our first actual roadblock. If we are struggling really hard with him, in like I'll give us like a half an hour to beat him, which I don't think we're gonna need. But I'll give us a half an hour. If we don't beat him in half an hour, I'll go back and I'm gonna go collect moths instead. God, we had a lot of rosaries as well, didn't we? I hate that it costs 20 rosaries to put a thread through your rosary beads. It's such a scam. My god, the Citadel in this game. The Pale King. He was like a top guy. Free benches everywhere. Like, but no. We gotta be in this fucking economy. Geo was given to the smallest of boats. Even like a little one for you. They always have like a few cents on them. But no, the Citadel decided you're gonna run you for your pockets at all times, every single day. even if you want to save your rosaries, you are going to have to pay to save your rosaries. Fuck you. That's not nice. That's really not nice, bud. That's... If we get another knock... Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say, if we get another knockdown, we'll be able to kill him. Guess what? He fucking rapid-fired me. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna keep running it back until we beat him. Is there a closer bench? Where is Chakra? Oh, Chakra's on the right side of this map. That's why. That's why I didn't find her. That's because she's on the right side next to all the birds. And she won't give me a fucking map. Ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 da. Alright. We're dancing. We're dancing now. We're just having a good time. Okay. I'm just gonna take. The main attack that I just hate is the double saw blades attack across the board. That one can go down. Because that dies, that's fine. That does matter. That does nothing to me. You can do that as much as you want. But you see that where he curves the second one with a boomerang? That's bullshit. Like, I just need to respect it. Oh, and the contact damage again. Oh, we're gonna be here for a bit. We're gonna be here for a bit. So get a nice cup of hot chocolate. You know, it's starting to get into more wintry times. It's starting to get colder around the world, except for the parts of the world where it isn't. That felt like it should have been. Like it should have been a tick. Why did you do that to me? That's just fucking mean. I already have to only fight this boss on 5 health. That's the funny thing about streaming, as well, is, you know, when your chat isn't too active, you're just talking to your demons, bro. Let's get over this one back. Yeah, we're just gonna try to take our time, especially now that we really have to. First stagger, then we have first train in a second. Okay. You're hiding behind a lamppost. I can't see you. Again, hiding behind the lamppost. There's so many times in this game where there's just an object in the foreground and I can't fucking see. Oh, of course it groups there. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's perfect. We're having a fine time. We're gonna do an ASMR stream right now. And the ASMR is gonna be me getting fucked in the goddamn ass. Do your attack. Thank you. Don't want to take the hit from him that time. Yeah, Morwing is gonna be is our filter for now, but Morwing is probably gonna be comparison to Widow later. Locked in. No, it's gonna go wrong. great start to the fight with that phase from Sarah. Okay. Pretty good. Dive. I really don't hate that. That's a bad thing. Alright, lovely. Okay, one hit. Definitely doing worse. Fisting? Nope. Third knockdown, you should be very close to dead now. Oh my fucking god. And again, just like, we're just fucking weirdos. Like, I hate people that just join a stream and just, like, hey, this is my advertisement, fuck you. Just fuck off. Like, it's especially hurtful when it's the, oh, I got rid of that chat. Let me get that back up. Okay. But it's especially like I hate the people that come in and like I get the hustle of trying, you know, to sell your art. It's a very hard thing to do. Of like going into like a bunch of streams and then saying, hey, I'm an artist, let me do your like art style kind of stuff. But they're just super annoying, and the fact that they come in speaking like a genuine viewer, kind of, it's just mean. Like, not mean, but like, it's not fun. It's really not fun. I've been taking my time the entire time. I just don't get hit by like stupid stuff, especially at the beginning. This is actually really good practice for speedrunning because it's at least it's getting me in the mindset of like, you know, taking as little hits as I can. It's like, I'm not speedrunning at the moment, but it still helps to like get boss battles, get used to them, you know? I hate that second blade. That second blade comes up so early, and it's in like the perfect spot where it's like, this is your safe range most of the time. Forgetting that the dash is out of the saw blade. I didn't forget that time. Haha. Do it again. Oh! I didn't hit him. I didn't pogo, so then my umbrella didn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's perfect. Nothing's going wrong. I'm gonna fuck it. Just straight away. Alright, this is the one where we actually beat him. We only need 3 health. I should probably put on. Let me do some finagling really quick. Where's... And then we just do change it to white. Put red. Seen a bit of the magic. Where's the hard light. There we go. And then red. Make this 5 or 6 like it was. We'll do 6. No, that's the wrong thing. Layer style. Put it down by 1. That should be right. Yeah. Okay. Save. Now if I look back at OBS, I see little shit. Not going to lie, little shit. It's okay. I want that one. I want that one, and then I want that one. Okay. Did I spell cursed wrong? I fucking did. God damn it. Said it. There we go. Okay. Now we do all this. There we go. Oh, yeah, I have no fucking health. I completely forgot about that. Holy shit. Well, you know, it was not destined to be anyway. Oh, I'm here. I'm curious what this button... Oh, that's create a poll. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm learning new stuff as we go on. 20 deaths. I said I was going to give it half an hour to do this, so we have another 20 minutes, and then I never noticed that Hornet gets raindrops on her cloak. The attention to detail in this is great. It's really nice. It's just like the little things that you don't suspect, but like they're there. They're there. They're nice. You know. That's a nice round thing. I'd like to keep it 20 for a So it's weird that the only like dedicated saw blade attack that does 2 hits is the tricky one that like does the uppercut. This one here only does 1 attack. Like that saw blade only does 1 attack. But the other one, no, I'm special. I get to 2 hits. Why did I walk into that? Inner blade that does 2? That's stupid. Come on, do it again. Yes! Finally. Alright, so Morwing took about 10 deaths off of us, which, not too bad. I'm fairly happy with it. But now we get to Bellheart, which is... This is about halfway through the game. Honestly, we're making pretty good pace. Even all things considered, all the deaths and things like that, we're doing pretty alright for ourselves. We're only about an hour and a half in. I'll check on the actual title menu what the save file says of how long we've been playing the game. But this was a test stream. This was like a proof of concept for myself, just to make sure that I was able to do everything the way that I wanted to. I'm happy with where we've gotten to, and I'm happy with how everything's turned out. So I'm gonna rest here. Alright, quit time right now. And next time we'll come back. We'll see how much further we get. An hour and 30 minutes. That's really good. For dying, for being in a cursed run, that's super. I'm really proud of myself. That's really good. I'm happy. Okay. Well, to those of you that stuck around, I thank you very much. To those of you that left, I thank you for being here at all. So I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Bye.